Hey guys, it's Marshall Mathers the fourth here. I'm gonna make another video today since my previous video to this video was very short, and this video will also be very short because these two projects that Eminem released, which were Curtain Call Greatest Hits album and Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album, were released within a year of each other in December 6, 2005 and December 5 of 2006. And the only thing that I wish would have been different about both of these albums of his is that they would have been released a year earlier than they actually were. So when it comes to his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album, I personally wish that album of his would have been released and have came out on December 5 of 2005 when he would have only been 33 years old, rather than December 5 of 2006 when he was 34. And that's just my opinion. That's just the way I feel. And if you disagree, that's completely fine. You're entitled to your own opinions, as I am to mine. But I don't just wish, and obviously do believe, that Eminem should have released his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album in 2005 instead of 2006. But I also really wish and do believe that the first track on his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album, which is just an intro and it's called Shady Narcotics, the beat that he used for that intro is incredibly fucking dope. And if you don't believe me, I highly suggest you all, after this video is uploaded, look up on YouTube Shady Narcotics from Eminem's compilation album, which was called Eminem Presents the ReUp. Look up that intro track, and I promise you, you will be blown away by the beat of that intro track. Even though it's not a song and it's just an intro, that beat should have been used on like a full song, either on the next song on that compilation album of his, or at least some sort of song. Like, honestly, I think it would have been pretty dope and great if Eminem had actually had a song, a full whole song on his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album, actually called or titled Shady Narcotics, instead of it just being a lame, lousy intro track. I think it would have been much better if it had actually been a full-on track. But unfortunately, it wasn't. And I just feel like that's such a waste of a beat, because that beat is so fire. And when it comes to like the young Eminem, the Eminem from his 20s and 30s, he made some pretty fire-ass rap beats. And there is no denying that fact. I mean, that is just an obvious fact. And I mean, it's just heartbreaking and crushing knowing that that beat on his intro track for his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album, Shady Narcotics, wasn't used on a full whole song, because the beat of that intro track alone is just out of this world. It's awesome. It's amazing. It is just, it is mind-blowing. And, you know, it's funny because I remember looking up that intro track on YouTube many times over, and I would go to the comments on that video, and I would see all these YouTubers commenting on that intro saying that it would have been so cool and great if Eminem had actually made a full whole song to this beat. But he didn't. In the reality of things, he didn't. He completely and totally missed out on that opportunity, on that chance to actually have made a full whole song to the beat that he used on the Shady Narcotics intro, because that would have been one fire ass rap song if he had. I mean, it would have been one of Eminem's greatest rap songs of all time, easily. And so it's just really unfortunate. It's just so very unfortunate that he didn't think to do that, that he just completely and totally missed out on that chance and opportunity to have actually made a full whole song to the beat that he used on the Shady Narcotics intro, because it's just an intro. It's not even a song. And so it's just like a waste of a beat. I mean, I don't know, like, why use such a great rap beat for just an intro track if you're not even going to use it on a full whole song on your album? I mean, that's just a waste of a beat, because obviously all rap beats cost money. Like, rappers have to pay for a beat that they want to use on any albums of theirs. They have to use their own money. So it's not only a waste of a beat because it was such a great beat, but it's also a waste of money on Eminem's part, knowing that he could have easily, if he had actually wanted to, of course, made a full whole song to that beat, as he definitely should have, but he didn't. And that's the only thing that I wish, other than the fact that I wish that Eminem would have released his Eminem Presents the ReUp compilation album on December 5 in the year 2005 at the age of just 33 years old, instead of when he actually did release it, which was on December 5 in the year 2006 at the age of 34 years old. Because I would have much rather preferred Eminem to have only been 33 years old when releasing that compilation album of his instead of 34. Even though that's not that big or much of a difference, it's still a difference, and it would have been a big deal to me. And that's just how I feel. And just in the same way, I wish Eminem would have released his Curtain Call Greatest Hits album on December 6th in the year 2004 at the age of 32, instead of when he actually did release it, which was on December 6th of 2005 when he was 33, because I would have much rather preferred Eminem to have only been 32 years old when releasing his Greatest Hits album, Curtain Call, instead of being 33 in December of 05. I would have rather had him be only 32 and have that Greatest Hits album of his have came out in 2004 instead of 2005. But that's all I wanted to say in today's video. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I'm out.